Hey guys, today we're visiting Gangdong-gu and Songpa-gu, those two districts. So visiting several places that are interesting for tourists. The first place that I'm visiting is called Mongcheon-toseong, which is a highlight of several places that we're visiting. And this one is the ancient fortresses that goes back to 1,500 or 2,000 years. And it was found when they building this Olympic Park. So 1988, we have a Seoul Summer Olympic Games. 2 years before, the government actually built the Olympic Park. So this is right now I'm here at the Olympic Park that is located, actually it's together. So it's like a public park, it's very nice. So over here, so there's some of the places where you can, to commemorate these Olympic Games, 1988. So let's start our tour in Gangdong-gu and Songpa-gu. Follow me, guys. This one is the symbol of Olympic Park. This is supposed to be the pigeon with the bird wings and flying. And underneath there's 4 pictures of drawings of this is the famous artist did it at the 4 direction of God. And then in the middle of it there's the symbol of Olympic. And then there's like Olympic, the flame is still burning. So I'm right here in the middle of Olympic Park. This is the highlight of it. Behind it, they're actually renovating for this Olympic Committee building. They used to have a museum for the Summer Olympic Games 1988, but they're renovating obviously because we hosted Olympic Games for 2018 Winter Olympic Games. So they're renovating to build like an exhibition hall for those both Olympic Games. So 1988, I was too young. I was 8 years old. I don't have any memories of it. But 2018, I was there many times, so I vividly remember. It was such a disappointment because there was nobody really come here to enjoy Korea. Like there's no tourists. People that I met there are either here for work or cheering for their family members who are participating in the games. I thought it would be like crazy, you know, people from all over the world come here enjoying this international like sports games, sports events. But it's just I watch the game on TV, many seats are empty. You know, I don't know. Hockey, like final game, many empty seats. Hey, let's go. So now we're gonna go Mongcheon, the fortress. This fortress is a very important like historical place. So visiting Mongcheon Fortress, so right here they actually have a museum for this fortress, but this one is closed now temporarily, and they also have a beautiful art gallery. It's called SOMA, Seoul Olympic Museum of Art. I've never been there, but I heard that it's really good. So we're visiting the fortress. This is the moat. Now it's a beautiful pond, and then cherry trees behind me is so beautiful. Did you know in Seoul they have like ancient fortress that has been there for over 2,000 years? Did you know? You know? You didn't know? Let's go. So I'm right here inside the fortress. So there are actually 2 fortresses in the Songpa-gu. This one's Mongcheon Tosong, the other one's Pungnap Tosong. We don't know for sure because nothing's confirmed. So the people assumptions are they have two palaces. The other one Pungnap is where the palace is because they have found more artifacts there. And this one is they said the emergency fortress. So whenever they're invaded by the neighboring country, this will be their emergency palace or capital. That's just this assumptions. We don't know. Like I said, people been excavating now. They're trying to find out what actually was here because they don't know for sure if it was for the palace or we don't know. So anyway, this one was found 1986 when they're developing Olympic Park. So they instead of developing as like a residential area, they just made a park, which was really good decision. So we were able to walk free, like very nice park. We were able to walk in the summer, springtime, autumn, winter. It's just a beautiful park. So I'm gonna show you more. Let's go. So I just visited the old tomb site, ancient tomb site, and I will visit another fortress there. I will explain a little bit about the Baekje. This is one of the old ancient kingdoms. So I don't recommend those two places unless you are really into this Baekje history, which I don't think nobody's are. But so before I go, I just stop by here. It's like a Lotte World. Like the Lotte is a company actually. There's a hotel that opened like 1988, just before the Olympic Games, and then slowly the other ones opened, like amusement park opened, and then department stores opened like 1988, 1989, and then 2016 they opened this Lotte World Tower, which is the tallest building in Korea. Wow, you gotta see this is really tall. Okay, so I visited the Pungnap Tosong, another fortress, but I've been there, I've just visited there. It's not really a place where you can visit and see. There's not much there, so I don't recommend you visiting there. But anyway, you don't know about Baekje, right? Baekje, that has lasted about 700 years, thousands of years ago. But a lot of people, when they talk about Baekje, you gotta visit Gongju, or Buyeol or Iksan. Those are places where the dynasty ended, but they stay there like 100 years, over like 200 years. But they actually stay here in Seoul for 500 years. So this is their main like a site, but people don't really know about this. Yeah. So. And the king was killed by another king from Goguryeo dynasty, and that's when his son went to the Gongju. There's a Wongjin, currently it's called Gongju, and stayed there and built another palace and capital, and stayed there another 100 years. So that's sort of like what, like little bit of like story behind it. Thank you so much, and have a great day, and bye bye.